Hello my friend, welcome to my 12th DBMS tutorial. In this tutorial I have got my 12th question set. So in this video we're going to use the database that we have created in my previous video. If you haven't watched that yet, go ahead and check out the 11th video and come back to this video after you watch that. So now, as you can see here, we have two instructions in this question set. Now let's follow those instructions. In the previous video we have read the entire story, so we have got an idea about the task that we want to do. Now let's continue from here. First instruction tells us to create a customer table to register customers for this software. Follow the instructions below to create this table. Okay, again, if you haven't watched my 11th video, you will not understand about the things that we do in this question set, because this question set relates to the previous question set. So go ahead and watch that first and then come back to this one. So now let's continue creating customer table. Now in the previous question set we have created an ER diagram, so I'm going to use that. So here we have our user table that we have created in our previous video. So now let's create the customer table. Click on the table, place a new table tool and click anywhere we want. So I'm gonna double click and I'm going to enter the data. Our table name is customer, so I'm going to add the columns. It's a primary key, so we need to check this box to make it auto increment. And next I have first name, the length is 45 and data type is water. Then I have last name. Next I have gender, the length is 10, data type is water, and next we have number. So the contact number has length of 10 characters, so I'm gonna change that. And finally we have status, which is 1 character long. Okay, now we have added all the column information and we have named our table, which is customer. Now as we type in this area, the data get updated automatically here. So now let's close this one. Now let's move to the next instruction. Create a table called supplier to register the suppliers of this software. Follow the instructions below to create this table. Okay, now we have to create another table to register suppliers, so let's create that. So I'm gonna name my table as supplier. Now let's start adding columns. This column is a primary key and it must be auto increment. We have first name as our second column and last name. next we have a number, and after that we have the street 1 and street 2. Next we have city, and after that we have contact number. Contact number length is 10 characters. And next we have email of the suppliers, and after that we have status. Okay, the length is 1 character. Okay, now we have added the information and added the data of that table. So now let's apply the changes to our database. Now in the previous video we have created our database and the user table. So if we do the forward engineer, if we have the data in the user table, those data get deleted automatically when we do forward engineer again. So there's another way to do that without losing data. There's another way to update the database without losing data. We need to synchronize the model. So if you go to database menu, you can see there's a menu item called synchronize model. So click on that, then you'll get a new window. Keep clicking on next until you get into the last step. So you need to check your database here. Click on execute. Now we have come to the last step. So what we need to do is we need to click on close. Okay, now if we view our database by refreshing that, you see we have created our custom table and supply table. Okay, now this is all for this video, guys. I hope you learned something from this video. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.